We are back. Saturday streaming. We're in Elite. Let me just get a couple things settled here. Get all this shit straight. Especially the volume. That's the main thing. Just want to make sure before I jump out. This first game might be a little fucking wonky. All right, here we go.
Before I jump out, this first game might be a little fucking wonky.
Nah, first game should be... Yeah, it's going to be a little fucked up, this first one, but... We'll go to my... other little spot here that I go to. Well, I appreciate you guys coming by, checking out the channel. Means a lot. Now that I'm in an elite league, we can try to hike it over to Champions League here, you know. Now my bush camping style is a little different than some other people, you know, that actually maybe bush camp a little more. Because there's ways to like rank up in this ranked no build here. And of course, if you're watching this channel, or if you see the title, where the fuck am I? I think it's behind me. Yep. Alright. Now this first game here, I am going to actually, we'll hit this little spot over here, but I am going to go out in the water on this first one. I thought I saw somebody. This is like another little spot I normally go to. I guess I'll take that. I hate it that they move my shit all around. That sucks too. Alright, we're gonna hike it out here. I do not normally do this. It's not really what my camping is not really going out to the ocean. But we're gonna do it this time. Just to kind of prove a point, I suppose. So we're going to go out here as far as we can. It's actually the best part of the map right now to do this. Normally I like to have, I like to have full shield. I like to have full shield. I usually would just run around with, okay, so I can't even go out anymore. That's as far as I can go. Because the game stops me. And we'll just have to sit here and kind of fucking mac it for a while. Right now I'm in Elite, my man. We're going to be getting champion. We're definitely going to be getting Champions League today. Hopefully like in a couple hours. And then we'll see how difficult it is to get Unreal. Everyone talks about Unreal is so hard to get, or, it's a bitch to get there and this and that. So we'll see. We'll try and get it. I'll stream because normally I do build mode, you know, and shoot people, but this has kind of turned into like a little, more of like a little fun mission. It's just some shit to do on the side. So, but since I kind of been screwing around with this, I've changed my skins a couple times. I have two main skins I use when I'm like, kind of like camping, so to speak. One is this. This is not like normal. My normal drop here too. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know, like I said, I don't mind watching Bush Camp Dad. For all those people who, if you join in, he's one of the other. There's so many people that are kind of camping. It's kind of funny now. That's why I kind of started doing it like a month ago, because it's kind of turned into just something other than to do. Everyone can just build and do that whole thing. But depending, some people, they will camp a little differently than others. Some people really fucking camp, like, that guy, he'll just kind of like land somewhere and no guns or like one gun. And everyone, there's no right or wrong way. So, you can't really talk bad about anybody because you can do it 100 different ways. But the way that I like to do it, normally, because I have a blue skin on right now, so when I first started streaming now, I jumped off the bus late. So this is not normally where I'm out. I'm not normally out here. I don't like sitting out here in these like spaces and just doing nothing, because it's kind of like, it's boring. If I wasn't streaming, I'd be on YouTube right now just chilling. Since I am streaming, we'll just bullshit around and talk. But normally I have this skin to go to a certain couple of locations that I go to. But it might work out in here because it's like blue and blue water, so we'll have to see. But the other thing is, and try to make this very clear to everyone, when you're going to bush camp or hide or chill or, whatever you're going to do, don't think that you're the only one doing this in the game, because there's a lot of people are kind of like doing the same deal. And they hide in different spots. You'll see them in trees, bushes, inside of a room, hiding. People only start coming out when the circle gets really small, and then you literally have to move. So I'm just going to sit here. We'll see. I'm already in top 32. I haven't done shit yet. And I wish that I don't like having shotguns with a fucking scope either. It's really annoying. Because I'm so used to hitting L2, R2, the aim. But I have shockwaves, so I mean, that's the only way I can dip out of a situation. And I don't think it's going to help me here in the water. But like, I've seen it before where there's been one or two other people way out here. I don't have anything to really zoom in. And that's what I was just trying to say. Make sure, sometimes you think you're being slick, and there's other people trying to be just as slick. Kind of sit out here, and we'll see where this, maybe we'll get lucky, We are way out here, so I wish I could get this fucking zero big, that square. I wish I could make it smaller, because that bitch is like, it's way too fucking big. But, so I see two of the medallions up here, and this one here. And I'm sure somebody must have already got the one in the raft, because that's the one that's really kind of, it's good to have. It's really a bitch when you get pinged at the end. But we'll see where we end up here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Just took my wife to the airport, so Pyramid's going to be streaming a lot. I got nobody fucking with me now. I need you to go to the store and get something to eat. Go here, go there. Can you please do this, do that? I'm like, bitch, what? I'm busy. I gotta stream. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to kind of like, I can just chill too. So I got top 25 already, 500 XP. But I really need, like I said, climbing this ladder, climbing the proverbial ranked ladder is not that difficult. if you just use a couple common sense rules, you know, just try to land somewhere where there's no one at. Try to always have some heals. I personally like having a shield. I like to try to get... I don't carry any shield with me at all, really. But when I first land, I do try to just get full shield. And then I'll just try and carry heals. Just on the off chance if you get into a scrap with somebody, you can take a little bit of damage, you know. And like I said, Bushcamp Dad and other people that I don't really watch a lot of other streamers, so I don't really follow what everyone's doing. I'm sure that there's more of a tactical way that you can kind of... So this guy's over here at the vault. I'm sure there's other people that are sitting here trying to learn more ways of gaining XP faster, because that's how you climb up the ladder, is XP. And you take XP, you gain XP different ways. I'm hoping that, like I said, this kind of looks kind of good for us. Blue skin in the ocean. And I don't see anybody around, so I think we're alright. The higher placement in the match, the better it is for you. That's for sure. You get more XP. If you kill people, you get XP. If you take damage in the storm, you do get XP. All those things combined at the end of the match, you know, add up, and then that's how you climb up. It's a percentage. So now that I'm in Unreal, or no, I'm not in Unreal. The fuck is it? Elite. Now that I'm in Elite, I don't remember. I think I'm at 20% in it, so I got to go up to 100. So we'll see how many percentage points I get. Like I said, this is just something to do, just something to kind of like dick around with. You know, it's definitely a little less stressful in a way. This is a mode when you're doing specifically kind of hiding. You know, this is basically what it is where you have to be a little more slick and careful than if you were just doing no build, just to run around and do no build. So, alright. Normally I land over here. That's where I landed. If I move over here, which I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a few seconds here. I'm going to keep that vault in mind because there's 18 people left. There's a lot of little things like hints and things that can kind of help you in no build. One of them is like, because everyone's using the visualizations nowadays. So if you're standing, shit, that scared the crap out of me. Fucking island's way over there too. It sounded like it was like right on top of my head. Because everyone's using visualization. So if you're standing still and you see the little footprints icon, you know, that's the visualization instead of just hearing somebody run by you. So if you're swimming, openly swimming, you'll see a little symbol of like somebody swimming. So you want to keep, sometimes you want to keep yourself like swim very slowly, or if you're running, if you don't have to run, crouch and just crawl so they don't see those visualization. They don't see those on their screen, so they won't know that you're there. The little tips and tricks that people, you know. Now I know over there's a little outcropping of rocks. Now I haven't spent any time in the storm so far. And I'm going to try to kind of drift a little bit to my right, I think. It's 13 people left, so I'm trying to just keep my eye on the horizon in front of me to see if I can see somebody. I don't really have a porta fort or anything, so. And I'm not swimming really fast, just slow enough to stay ahead of this fucking storm here. Because we haven't done jack shit, and we're already top 12. want to try to get to this little rock. It's like a little overhang here that I know is there. And I'm just swimming just fast enough to stay ahead of the storm, you know. But I think I'm going to swim all the way to this rock instead of stopping. I'm not really far out in the ocean right now. I'll kind of sit right here. Alright, so we're almost in top 10. Whew, now I gotta fucking hike it. So it might be to my advantageous, or to my advantage, to go northeast to where that vault is. Oh, there's one down here too. That one might be a little busier because the raft is right next to it. That one might be less problematic. But I have not spent any time whatsoever in the storm, so I'm going to have to kind of just make a judgment call here and just go for it. Just going to have to do it because there's a storm moving, and since I actually did land in this spot, I'm going to have to just assume that there's nobody here. What you really want to do is pay attention to the time that you're in the storm. Oh, you fucking suck. Alright. Normally I wouldn't say to run like this. I'm just gonna hope that nobody's in here. I got plenty of bandages, so. I really need to take that, we got a shit ton way to go, too. Alright. We got a haul ass. Yeah, we're getting close here because I don't want to use my last shockwave. Oh boy, we might be fucked here. Holy shit, we're getting close. I definitely did not want to be this. That is, there's the pulsing guy over there. And that's the way I gotta go, so. Okay, I got no time to. I have to go. We're already top 5 or 4, so. That's right, you can go. I'm nobody's Huckleberry. Alright, we're top 4, so. Alright, awesome. There's one guy ahead of me. First game on, it's not bad considering it was a shit jump. How much time do I have here? $18 seconds. We gotta go southeast. Alright, let's go. Oh, there's the pulsing guy right there. Let them fight each other. Alright, 1v1. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter because I had no shield bubbles or any of that kind of shit. So, our first game on, second place. Suck it. Let's see where we end up. Man, that's some bullshit there. Some fucking crap. Alright, anyways. First game on, second place, not bad. Can't complain. I can complain that 6% sucks, that's for sure. Alright, so where are we at now? 22%. Alright, so let's see. So we're in elite, we're heading to champion. That's the fucking goal today. That first game there, let me shut my Alright. Had to take care of a couple thingamajiggers. Well, that first game, like I said, I don't normally land where I land, so, or where I landed there, because I happen to be like over there by Grim Gate and all that kind of shit. But when I use this skin, I have a particular mission in mind, and that is not it. So even though we got second place, which is really good to get, you know, that wasn't really the goal. The goal was to land somewhere else. But it was the first game, and I had to make some adjustments on the sound and all that kind of bullshit. So this next game, we're going to land in the one or two spots that I normally land in when I have this color skin. And we'll go from there. But the whole point of this whole ranked elite or ranked no build matches is just to bush camp my way up the ladder, just to do it, just to you know, show people that it's not difficult to do. It's boring. It's definitely, you know, can be a lot more boring than a normal gameplay if you're used to, like me, you know, used to just build mode, you know, just doing things like normal with Fortnite. Yes, it can be much more of a boring way to climb the ladder, for sure. But I think once I get to Unreal, then maybe I'll do the, I don't know, we'll see. It's just something to do. A lot of people are bush camping and hiding and doing that whole kind of thing, so I was just curious to see what was the fascination with it. So for me, and I'm older, and it's a little less stressful because it's so much easier to do this. Anybody can do it, you know. It's really hard to see how it's become kind of like a cool thing to watch, because it is really pretty easy to climb up the ladder. You know, you start off and, you know, everyone starts off here. Your first match, you start off, after your first match, the game will place you in like bronze or silver league, whatever, and then you just climb up, you know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to, you know, however far you want to take it. Look how long I have to wait. Fucking 4 minutes for a match. Talk about fucking some bullshit. But I appreciate you guys checking in the channel. It does mean a lot. There's a lot of fucking people streaming this game right now, you know. And if you want to watch, like I said, I've seen most of the streamers, you know, and everyone nowadays is really pretty good. If you go to the build mode, any fucking 12 or 15-year-old is a good builder, so it's like, you send this quick text message. And it's like the same old, you know, build, block, build. Yeah, it gets kind of fucking boring, you know. So to do something a little different, that's kind of like why I'm doing this stuff. You got a couple main people that are started doing the no build. But again, it's just something to do. But I'll show you. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, as I've said in other videos. You know, if you want to, first off, you know, like I said, depends on choose your color of the skin you want. For me, like I said, you can get a green, because green, you know, a particular green, you want to get one that's like dark and light kind of green. It can blend into the foliage that's around you. So for me personally, I think the other skin I use is called Galactus. If you guys have that skin, it's a all green skin. He's thin, and I don't want to get some big fat, you know, character that's chubby. So I get this other green character. He's thin, and the green is really good. It matches into all this shit. If that's your deal, and you want to hide in a bush or a tree somewhere, but I changed it. I have this color, and I'll tell you why. This has like been the best fucking hide it in plain sight. So go down here in the map, down here just north of Red Line. You'll zoom in, and you find that little structure, and then I go right here. Don't be stealing my spot either. I'm just fucking with you. I'm telling you guys. And this is how it's gonna work. I wanted to find a spot that's not just hidden. I don't want to be just hidden the whole time because that gets boring. I want to be able to look around and see when people are around me. And back when I first started playing Fortnite 4 years ago, whatever, I remember somebody used to, you do this and you just literally hide on top of the revive van. So I'll show you what we're talking about here. I do. I play just like a little baby face. But I'm already in Elite League, so you guys have noticed you get a lot of text messages from this Kojak. He's been a real big supporter of the channel, and I do appreciate it. So sometimes I gotta give him a little leeway, you know, like talk a little shit. And it's all good. So here, you jump down here. There's always gonna be two. Well, I can't say that. There's always going to be at least one. I'm going to take that one, dump that one. Now, by the time I get back here, see, this bush is already back. Now we're going to hike it right here. And this has been the best hiding spot so far since I've been doing this game in 2 weeks almost. And I'm going to take this right here. Get up there, boy. Jump. It's good to have like a mini or something small in your hand. No, that's how you grab your Kojak, but... And this is it. I got my blue skin. This is not like a super popular, you know, POI where there's a ton of people here, so you can't get set up. I always land, I hit the cactus, I hit the other cactus. So this way I just get shield once. I don't run around with shield during the match because that takes up a slot. I try to really just carry one gun. For me personally, I just try carrying a gatekeeper shotgun. My arm is kind of like bothering me now, of course. Let's see. Appreciate that dono there, Kojak. $2. It's $2, so I do appreciate it. So, see, I'm down here in the bottom south of the map. We're good. We were able to stay into the this specific storm circle, so that's at least good. And I make sure, like when I stay on the, see, this blue color fits in perfectly with the blue vans, and you'll be amazed. Hopefully, it happens here pretty shortly. It will definitely happen because people run right by me and they don't even see me. It's happened at least 20 times already. So, knock on wood. Let me knock on wood. We're going to sit here and just try to let people kill themselves. Let me see how many people are left. Got 59, 60 people left. So the key to this that I found doing this is to not move a lot, stay as still as a statue. You know what I mean? I hold something small. I don't like to hold a gun, like a rifle or something, because I can't tell if I was looking at my character from a distance if it actually shows the gun. If you're holding a gun, if it shows off more than just holding something small. And it's usually like a color. There goes that idiot. And I don't want to do that, so I always hold something small. And I don't make any sudden movements. I don't stand up. I don't do any of that. So if I want to look around, I've got full visual. Not to mention the fact that if anybody runs near you, you'll get the visual. So here's somebody right here. So you just go slow. He'll either get... So he hit a bush and he's taken off. See, the good thing about this spot is I can keep my eye on these idiots. He's shooting somebody. Oh, here. So he just took off. This goofball will chase him. now I don't really have to pay attention to them because they're gone. So it's a pimp spot. This has been the best spot. You guys can do it, man. Get yourself a skin. Try to make it this exact color. So now I have to move a little bit north, but it's going to work out perfectly for us because north, if I have to move north or northwest, that's funny. I appreciate the other $2 dono there, Kojak. You're a good man. Like, subscribe to the channel, you guys. That always helps out, you know. I'm not like typical gamer. These guys got millions of subscribers, so it's a small streamer trying to eke his way out in this world. Like a little monkey. It's like Kojak, a little monkey. So now everyone's getting ready to just hike it out of this area. Sometimes there's nobody here, or sometimes there's a few people here, you know. But like I said, don't stand up, don't jump around, of course. I move as slow as I possibly can. No one has actually searched this area yet, so I already know this area really well. Now I know I can take, I don't know what the maximum, I think it's like 600 storm, 600 XP. Oh, that reminds me, I'm going to see if I can show you guys something. Let me see if I can do it now. Yeah, accolades. Whoops, hold on a second. There's supposed to be a way, R2, there's supposed to be a way that you could track your, fish blogger, pescatarian, 500, okay, here, this one. Acquire accolades for the first time, so I've done this 13 times. Track accolades, okay, here we go. Oh, perfect. So now look at my screen. I can't zoom in. On the top right of my screen where the map is, it says 500 storm damage survived in a match. And right now I'm at 0 out of 500. 500 being the max storm damage you can take. And this is what I wanted to do. Man, this is going to be so critical because I used to have my timer. You can sit in the storm for 7 minutes, 8 minutes maximum. But now if you could track how much time you've been in the storm. See, I don't need this shield, so I do need that, though. So I'm going to get rid of that because I'm all about the healing. So, okay. Now, I know that this little box is here, so I can get a little bit of heals here. So he's going backwards in the storm. But the critical part of this is knowing how long you've been in the storm and how much storm damage you've taken. Now I know I have to go the other way. But see, I can hit this, and there's another one right here. We're going to jump in here. I got one right here in front of me. And I know for a fact there's one right here, so. Now that I can track my storm damage on the screen, it makes it so much easier for me or for you to see when you need to get the hell out of the storm. So the 500 is the maximum. I have a small floor jack there, Kojak. See, once you hit this thing in the storm, it's not going to repopulate. Now I'm going to just kind of climb out of this a little bit. Oh, there's a vault right here. Oh, it's that one way up there, so I'm really not going to worry about that one. Because I'm just going to get off track, you know. So the whole point is there's still 30-something people left. These things here give you, I think, 30. But because I'm in the desert, you know, I know that there's plenty of them around, so... There's really no rush. How much gas do I have? Let me get some gas up here. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways you can bush camp. There's no right or wrong way. I'm doing it, you know, my own kind of little way here. See, there's a lot of these you can find here in the desert, so come on, my man. But I'm glad that I have that storm tracker, so I'm gonna have to just maybe take a little bit of a I like these guns a lot better. Definitely like that. Oh my god, I got nailed. That sucks. '29th place, that sucks. I should have stayed back a little. Look at that. See, this game's funny. If I just sit and just take more storm damage, I can climb up the ladder easier. They actually they actually make me lose a point. That's hilarious. Alright, so that game, I landed in the exact spot I wanted to land in. Unfortunately, no one really landed over there by me, so I couldn't... let me get this fucking cat out. Hold on. Sometimes it's just the way shit is. Just like the nature of it. That's alright. We are 79% from hitting Champions League. Because I'm a champion. Unlike Kojak, who's just an... Got my sweet tea next to me. Got my AC going. Alright, now we're going to head back. Now the bus is really going over my specific area a little directly over it, so it doesn't really make a difference. There's going to be a lot more people at Redline and Battle Brawlers and all that kind of shit. So I'm hoping that we can show you, I can demonstrate how the effectiveness of this spot. Yeah, drop that shit again, pussy. Yeah, I know you won't. Smack you like a hoe. Alright. And the good thing is, see on the top right of my screen there, you'll see the storm tracker and 0 of 500. So we haven't taken any storm damage yet. That is a crucial lifesaver. And we're going to see how this affects me here, this spot. I'm going to head over here, hit this last one, because I don't really know where that dude went. Because we're in a little bit of a busier area right now. So he hauled ass. I really don't want to have two guns out. Never actually had to be in this spot holding guns, because I'm not sure how that shows up. But we're going to see. We'll try it. I haven't tried this yet. Normally I like to not have anything in my hands like this, and there's a little room right to my left. We're just gonna have to kind of take a chance. I don't want to really run all the way over there either, because I know there's like a little fruit box over there. I could open it and grab some fruit. Fuck it, let's just do it real quick. I'll have to just take a little quick chance here. We're just gonna have to do it. Because I'd rather have this corn than a gun in my hand. There we go. Alright. We're trying to be slick now. We're going to go and get second place, third place again. We're going to get top 5 here, guys. We'll see if we can get people to run around this place and avoid us, you know what I mean? We want to be hidden in plain sight, like a fly on the wall. That's the plan. Now I know that the bus ran right directly over between Redline and Battle Brawlers. So there's got to be a bunch of fucking idiots down here. I have no heals except for the corn. And you can, what I do is when I move around, I try to do it slowly. But if I know for a fact people are running around me and I see the footprints, I don't move at all. I stay completely still like a statue. But this blue blends in almost perfectly with the blue of the revive van. And who looks at a revive van more than once? You know, nobody. That's why I'm able to kind of chill in this spot. And I've been able to do it now for a couple weeks. And I've been really lucky. honestly been seen twice, 3 times, I guess, if you count the pulsing. If somebody has that medallion that pulses, I mean, of course that bitch is going to see you. But the only other time is if somebody has that little predator gun on their shoulder, whatever the hell they call that, or if somebody has a thermal rifle and they happen to see you from a distance. You know, that's the only time I've had so many people run directly by this van and not see me. It sounds like, I could have swore it sounded like somebody was by me, but... Good thing about this is, like I said, people do something more than... They're creeping, like crawling. I'm not going to see the visualization. You know, the little footsteps. If they run around or, you know, walk, whatever, I'll see them. But I have these really good headphones on. I'm already top 39, shit. So I have these really good, I don't get paid for this either, so they can suck it. But I use these Astro A10 headphones and their whole ears. Or here's somebody behind me here. Alright, so he's gone. Another kind of cool thing which I learned, just pass the information to you guys. Those cactuses, this guy just hit the cactus. They'll repopulate. If it's not in the storm, there it goes right there. Right where my head is, right on top of my head, there is a blue cactus. So when you hit those things in your car or your pickaxe, whatever, they'll repopulate in like 5 to 8 seconds. But if you're in the storm and you break it, you get one chance. It'll break it and you get 30 health or shield, but it will not come back. Epic has changed it, so if you hit those things in the storm, you get one shot and then you got to move on because it's not going to like continually repopulate like it does when it's not in the storm. All right, so here's this guy again, or here's somebody else. See where this guy goes. Which pickaxe you talking about? I just got a regular pickaxe. I don't have like a special. I got a shit ton of pickaxes, but I'm partial to kind of like the movement of a pickaxe. So I either use like the two, like one in each hand. It has to be a certain kind. No, I didn't get a new one. No, I didn't. I don't like to, honestly, I don't like to buy a lot of stuff from Epic because it's more geared towards the younger, you know, people. You know, since I'm in my 50s, I'm like, I'm not buying shit from these guys. I did get the Battle Pass because with the Battle Pass, I can't really show it. With the Battle Pass, you know, you can get the stars, and then you end up getting a lot of skins and all that kind of shit. So I recommend, personally, and Epic doesn't pay me for this shit either, but I do recommend getting the Battle Pass because it's like $8 or $9. You know, it's not a big deal. But at least as you're playing, it gives you, yeah, you get V-Bucks back too. So it's like, you know, you can then buy that. I have like 1,200. You can't see it here, but I got like 1,200 V-Bucks. But typically, like when Fortnite first came out, of course, yeah, my brother's Kojak's. My brother and I, we did buy some things, you know, who hasn't? But now that I've been playing this game so long, let's see, so we're already top 25. I'm hoping, I mean, this was like a busy drop-off this time, and see where the storm ends up. I haven't really had a lot of visitors to this spot. See, I don't have to move, so it's perfect. So maybe there might be somebody behind me, like east, southeast, over in these areas. But I'm particular with my pickaxe movement, you know. There's a lot of different pickaxes, but I either like that Sith, you know, I'm particular with a certain movement, you know, so I have a baseball bat or something, but I just like the movement of it. There's a lot of other weird ones. Same thing with the characters, you know, I try to stick to like 4 or 5 characters, you know, and I like the ones that are a little thinner, you know, like the skinny little bean poles to try to make it harder for people to shoot you. I don't typically run around with like the big birds or Peter Griffin or any fat body. I try to keep my shit thin and slim, like, you know, so he's on the run all the time. And that's why I usually, like, if I'm playing my regular build mode, I usually stick with a lot of darker skins, because black or like a dark color, so it gives you that little bit of advantage if you're in a shade or a darker area. If somebody just cannot see you for that little... No one's seen me yet. I've been doing this spot for 2 weeks, my man. And no one has fucking seen me. The only time someone has seen me doing this, like I said before, doing this exact thing on a different revive van, is only three ways I've been seen. If they have that chick's medallion that pulses you, then that will definitely pick you up. The other way is if, you know, that I don't know what they call it now right now in this, they have that little predator gun that sits on your back, on your shoulder, and that thing as a player, because it's happened a couple of times, somebody's running on that little platform in front of me, and that little fucking thing like picks you out, and then you gotta kind of like either fight or flight, you know, whatever. Or if somebody has a infrared, you know what I mean? Yeah, you should. Yeah, I'd go live. Yeah, here's somebody behind me. Oh, he just took that thing. Yeah, try it out. That's why I'm doing this for you guys, you know. It works. Dude, if you can get a skin, this similar color. Okay, here's somebody here. He's running around. Let's see if he gets out and runs around. Or he stays in his vehicle. But, nobody really pays attention to the revive vans, and that's why I didn't want to just do bush camping and just hide in the bush all fucking day, or jump in the, you know, hide in the ocean or a tree. I mean, again, I have done that. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? You know, pick your poison, but I want to be able to hide out in the open. So it's like, how do you hide out in the open? You either hide in a tall cliff or in a building or, you know, whatever. But this is about as open as you... And look, I'm already top 15. I'm really surprised we haven't had to do shit so far, but... I wish that I could see if I could... My brother, we were playing doubles or duos, he could tell me how easy or how concealed this spot actually is, you know, because that blue that's emitting from the revive van is like emitting upward. I don't know if that, but all I know is people can't fucking see me. They don't pay attention, you know, they're just focused on their own shit. Yeah, Reckless is a good spot. There's a shit ton of spots, you know. Alright, yeah. Yeah, well, tell me how it works out. If you get a skin similar color, it's definitely going to be fucking pimp. I've only been able to do it in 2 or 3 other revive vans. I did it once in, where is that spot? Not Nitro Dome. Restored Reels. I did it in Restored Reels, and I did it in Reckless once. So I will have to move just a little bit to the west, which is right over there. Got no heels, so that kind of sucks. But again, my recommendation is make sure that you'll see on my screen there on the top right where the map is, right underneath it says 500 storm damage survived in a match. That is not there automatically. You have to activate that, you know. So you got to go to your accolades, and then scroll over to Survivor, and then go to this one here, Batten the Hatches, and on the bottom you hit triangle for a PS5, but you have to track it. You want to track that so it pops up on your screen, because you want to know how long you've been in the storm, how much storm damage you've taken, and that right there, it's like gold. Because that will tell you how long that you've been in the storm, and you don't want to be in the storm too long, because then you get that, like, quote-unquote storm sickness. And I can take some damage here, so it's not really going to matter. Alright, so... Now I don't have a lot of, oh, yeah, that's right. No, I don't want to do that. Now I'm going backwards. I know that you guys might think, you know, this guy's crazy. However, in order to rank up in this Unreal, or, you know, in order to rank up in this ranked mode, you have to, you do it with XP. And you have to take some storm damage, because that will also, it does help you. And I remember sometimes there's a medkit over here, which is fucking genius. Oh, you gotta work? God damn, nigga. That's some fucking bullshit. Alright, so... that storm tracking thing up there on the top right is really super helpful for me. Come on, Angel, get up. So the gas station is here. I don't normally have to go too far west, so... I see my health, so... I do have to kind of hike it a little... There's a vault there that I know that other people are going to go to, so I'm going to really... try to avoid that. See, I don't want to be over here because I know this guy's up there. This is not an ideal location for me right here. I have to kind of be careful here. The crown down there. I have to go for it, so... What? I hope I can make it. Come on, baby. I looked at it a little late. I got Emma Frost medallion. Alright, so I gotta head south a little. 6 people left. Guy below me, so I'm gonna have to go north a little. There's this idiot on top of me. Oh my god, I got fucked. Yep, I got screwed there. That stupid thing fucked me. Well, that really sucks. Oh well. Nothing I can do about that. Of course, this game sucks. Just hitting that stupid little portal thing, and I had no shockwaves or anything to get across a little faster. I got screwed on that. So let's see how this game fucked me here. So they gave me 3%. I went up 3%. That big deal. So I'm basically 76% shy of my goal. I got what, 5th place, 4th place. That's too bad because I had the best medallion there, which is good to have. But at least nobody else is going to get it. And I had that crown. I had no mobility. And see, with this, I can't really take that backpack. I don't like having that thing, especially in the beginning. I guess because I'm sitting on top of that revive van. I don't know if that big black backpack sticks out, you know, or it makes it like more likely for me to be seen. Wait around and see if my brother Kojak's gonna play. Well, the good thing is, I didn't get shot by anybody. I just storm ended up that whatever you call those things ended up kind of screwed me on that. Take that with you, bitch. These guns, man, they are on the money. Those little fucking SMGs, what? If I was gonna go around with one gun, I'd take a gatekeeper shotgun, but if I go around with two, it's definitely the shotgun and that thing. And because this spot works out so well, I literally land here almost every match until something changes. Biggest key on this is like just landing. You got like a minute or so to try to get all your shit you got to get. And like I said, it's just a specific way that I like to do this. My own way of camping kind of deal. There's usually always a car here, which is good. Sometimes there's a chest right there. But I planned this out so well now, so I hit this, run right around this thing, because if you jump through it, it blasts you past this one, and you got to actually run back, and that's just a hassle. But by the time I get back here now, you'll see this one will already repopulate. See, now I already have 90 shield, Jump down here, you get your free... Take that, motherfucker. Of course, it's already back. What's going on, Hunt? And bam! I'm in for the night. Here's my spot, my dude. This is the pimp spot. This spot has been, or this skin and this I'm a fucking genius. This has been really working out for so great. Oh, that's right, I forgot you were at work. That sucks. You get to work there, monkey. Yeah, like I said, you can camp anybody can camp any way they want to. Bush Camp Dad or any other 100 people that are doing it. Get a green skin, jump in a green bush, whatever. Blue, there's no right or wrong way. But for me, after researching it and doing my own kind of like trial and error, because I like build mode personally and shooting people, but just as like a challenge, because my brother was, you can't do that, you can, it's too hard. So I started doing it, and it's really easy. So I'm already in, what is it? Not Unreal. Yeah, I'm in Elite right now. Oh yeah, you can make top 5 easily, dude, for sure. It all depends on. See, I don't want to just. If you look at the map, I don't want to just land out in the middle of the ocean somewhere and just sit there. It's like, if I'm not streaming, I could do that, because then I just go on YouTube and just watch videos, But I'd like to be able to. I want it to be able to hide somewhere, but in plain sight. So it's. How do you find a spot that you can hide where people are not going to see you, but I can see everyone else, So then I remember like one of the earlier seasons of Fortnite, like 4 or 5 years ago, whatever, somebody had started doing this, so I remembered, so I changed I have this skin, and it's almost the exact same color as a Revive van, and I haven't tried it at all Revive vans, I tried it at a few, but I've had so many people run right by me. They don't notice me at all, but there's a couple key things that you have to do. You don't want to stand up, of course. I don't like to carry a gun when I'm on the Revive van. I don't know how it would look if somebody runs up and there's a gun in your hand. They might see that rather than kind of just being here. They don't see you. I'm not really sure. But I can keep my eye on anybody that's around. I just turn, slowly. Kind of peep. If you see the visualization of somebody running by you, then I don't move at all, like if, unless they run by me. So then I'll kind of like track them, but I do it slowly. I stay fucking still like a statue. And depending on how the storm ends up working out for me, if it works out really good, I don't have to do shit. But I've done this now so many times that I can see right straight ahead there's a gold chest, right where the position of my head is, literally right on the top of my head, straight ahead, right underneath that walkway there. There's a chest over there. And then there's a little house here to the left, not this fucking thing, but right over there's a little house. Sometimes there's a chest underneath there. We'll just have to see where the storm ends up going. Now I've done it enough times where if the storm goes northeast from here, I'm in great shape. Even northwest a little bit. If it goes west, because I'm in the desert, you can like follow those little cactuses. Oh, you know what I don't see is my fucking tracker here. So you got to make sure you go to your accolades, go to this one here, and then go down. And you want to hit triangle, and you want to track this bat in the hatches. You hit Now, if you look on my top right, I'll put it up here in the sky. It says 500 storm damage survived in a match. Those guys are chasing each other. And right now it's 0 of 500. You want to make sure 100% that you track that. You want that to be there. And that will tell you how long you can stay in the storm. Because you can get 500 extra XP for being in the storm. They give you that. So you can be in the storm for like 5, 6, 7 minutes. But as soon as you get 500 XP, you really want to get the fuck out of the storm and not be in the storm anymore. Because if you get the storm, quote unquote, if you get the storm sickness, then it doesn't matter if you have 100 chug splashes, you just die on the fucking spot. So that tracking there, it's better than having I used to use my phone as a stopwatch, and I would put the timer on, and as soon as I'm in the storm, I would just hit my timer. But this is better. It's a lot better. So now I can look on the screen, and I can tell how long I've been in the storm. Once I get that 500 extra, I try not to stay in the storm too long, but you definitely want to have. So now we're on storm 2. I still don't have to move, so we're just going to sit here. We're already top 50, so I got to try to win a couple games here. I don't want to be here all fucking day getting the Champion League. But getting top 10 is almost a given. I mean, it's pretty easy. To be honest with you, it's not super difficult. And I'm going to just send out a couple of text messages because I took my wife to the airport this morning, so Katie, what does that mean? Not really sure. But I appreciate, when you guys find the channel. I know there's a lot of options, everyone's streaming the fucking game nowadays, so I do appreciate you guys coming by, you don't mind, hit the subscribe to the channel, help me out. It's free, just hit the button. Alright, Storm 3 now, we still don't have to do shit. Alright, well that works out. So here's like the short side of the storm, I suppose you would call it, and like the long side, because they still have like quite a ways. So we're down here, so we're in good shape. And I'm gonna sit here and not move until the very fucking end. I'm gonna put my shotgun where I want it. With this no build, I really, because I'm not really trying to grind it out and shoot people, I'm trying to just camp it, you know, just chill. So I really just try to keep one slot for my gun, maybe two if I have those little mini SMGs and the shotgun, it's better. But I want to keep heals. So ideally, I guess one slot would be the Gatekeeper shotgun, and then the last slot for me would be like a Porta-Fort or Shockwaves or some shit like that. I like the Porta-Forts better because they're more permanent than the shield bubble, because, you know, you got 5-6 seconds, but that shit's going to disappear. And I'd rather have something permanent, you know. And then heals, whatever you want to get for heals, medkit, band-aid, whatever, Chuck Splash. So I still haven't taken any damage so far. Shield, storm damage. We're still like a statue. No one's fucking been anywhere near me. So here's that guy with the fucking pulsing thing. All right, so that's the only one that we're gonna have to kind of watch out for, is that idiot with the Emma Frost, you know. Because the only way that somebody's really going to see me is if I get pinged. And, you know, now, too, you know, everyone's got, a lot of people are using the fucking backpack. You know, this game, Epic, they're funny. They put, sometimes, they cater to the kids so much, so it's like, they put so many different things in the game at different points. You know, shockwaves, rocket launchers, you know, backpacks, the gloves, you know, it's been so many different things. Let me see where this fucking putz is going to be, because I want to make sure. So hopefully that's the one. So he might be trying to, like, head over towards the southern medallion. Looks like that's what he's doing. I still don't have to move, so it's even better. You know, it would be a great space, and I already tried it, and unfortunately it doesn't work. There's a little vault thing right behind me. That's when I first landed. You can drop down that rope, and there's a little bit of water down there. You can, and a little path. You could jump in the water up and down and go under the foot, like the what do you call it, like the sidewalk or whatever you want to call it. You can go under it. But unfortunately, it would be the best hiding spot in the world. But unfortunately, Epic made it, when you jump under there and you go under that footpath, you start taking damage. So Epic made it so you cannot hide under that spot. It's just like they don't want people to do heal-offs anymore. You can't sit in the storm indefinitely with like 20 fish and chuck splashes and just sit in there forever. Now you have that storm sickness, and you have like 7 minutes or so. 8 minutes at the max, maybe, and I don't give a shit how many. So somebody died. Somebody got killed and dropped their little medallion. He's way up there north, so I don't really care. How many people are already top 20? We haven't. Well, I've been trying to show you guys how people run by me and don't see me. This is like such a kick-ass spot, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to prove my point. Literally, nobody's been over here, so. Here's somebody. Let's see what this guy does. Probably gas up. Yep. Here's another car coming. He's over there somewhere, so we'll see. He probably hit the cactus and he's waiting for it to repopulate. So there should be 2 people right around me now. I just don't know. They stopped driving. 18, 19 people, and I gotta climb up this ladder better than 4 or 5% because this is like pretty bullshit. I haven't really had a chance to take storm damage because I've been lucky with these storms. Okay, now we're gonna have to fucking haul ass. So these guys are gonna probably start to move here in a minute. I do have a car behind me, so, and there's that chest in front of me. So I'm gonna wait. And now we will end up taking some storm damage, but it'll actually, I think, work out because I can't believe somebody didn't get that medallion right there. It's right next to the, well, somebody will get it, I'm sure, because these 2 idiots are on the island. Now it's a waiting game, so I need these 2 guys in the cars to, once the storm starts moving here, I assume that these guys are going to start, these guys are going to start going. Yep. The guy behind me is moving. Alright, so here's that I need. I mean, I will have to take that. I hate it when it moves my gun around, you know. Now let's see if this guy knocked my, he might have hit the cactus, which he did. So he hit both of them. I know basically where these things are. But my car's not there either anymore, so... That's not what I wanted to do. I thought I had more bandages than that, so... Well, I might get stuck here. Yep. Yep, I'm fucked. My car got stolen, and I can't get this thing to go... I don't know why I can't get it to just go fast. Yeah, it sucks, man. And the storm wasn't. I have to look at my replay here. Let me see. Yeah, so the storm ends up being stronger if I watch it. It was a 2-ticker, but then it ends up going. Yeah, it ends up going to like a 5-ticker. See, the guy that was hanging back there, once the storm came through, he hit the couple cactuses that were there, and once you hit it in the storm, it does not repopulate, you know. So those are 2 that I normally use, and then somebody stole the car that was there, took the car that was there, so that's 3 things that I normally can like rely on. And then as you go up the hill, or once you get up that ramp, there's another cactus there. That's 4. That shit was gone too. So then I had to run to my left because I knew there was a cactus over there. And yeah, it's got, you know, it's kind of like how it is. You get kind of screwed with time, or not time, but like some of the cactuses that are normally there were not there, and I didn't have any good mobility. And that's why I kind of like that little car that's there. But it doesn't make a difference because, yeah, I went up a couple percentage points, but I didn't have to do shit. If I wasn't streaming, I'd be really watching a lot more YouTube rather than just sitting here. But I'm trying to pass on as much information to you guys as possible because, you know, it helps me. It definitely helps you guys out for sure. Alright. Just trying to take care of like some... Oh, my fucking word. Just trying to take care of something on my phone there and... Alright. I can go a little backwards because my phone fell, so that wasn't convenient. We'll see how it works out this time. Unless some random person happens to, you know, land over here, which would be really odd because it's really kind of a lonely spot. So I'm still tracking my accolades over there. I don't normally land here, but oh, I didn't want to do that now that I think about it. Now I see that this guy landed there. I'm not going to be able to do all the things I want to do, but I will. I'm going to sit here and face this guy because I know that he's there. And I have a good enough shield, I don't really need any more. So we'll just have to see how this plays out. Because a lot of times no one really lands over here. There's this guy right here. I'm going to try to keep a little bit of a... Okay, so he might focus on those people over there. And I'm not going to hike it over there in third party because I'm not really sure what's over there yet. My whole thing is work smarter, not harder, so... Let's see if he sees me or not. You see what I'm saying? This fucking idiot ran right by me. Uh-oh. I can't turn because somebody's behind me. He doesn't see me. Ooh, there's like 3 people next to me. So far, no one's seen shit. This guy's still up on this hill up here to my left, I think. Yeah, I got that palm tree right there protecting me. I think the guy that was down, he might have jumped in one of those cars, but he ran right by me. Right fucking by me. So when I say this spot is gold, it's fucking pyramid gold. That's why I didn't want to do my normal kind of like, I normally run around a little bit more, like an extra 20 seconds. But since that guy landed behind me there, I had to make a little adjustment. So hopefully we make it to top 50 here. I don't think anybody's going to see us. It's possible. I need to get some more apple juice. That's what I need. Now it's just a matter of, you know, and that's how this bush camping is. It's boring. It's a, it's a hurry up and wait, like the military. 90% kind of chill, quiet, and 10% action. So we got our 5% action right here off the bat. We had at least 3 people around us, and no one saw shit. Because as long as you, like I said, don't have a gun in your hands here. Don't stand up. Don't move around a lot. Just stay perfectly fucking still. Like you actually belong here. They see the van, but they just... It doesn't register with people. It's a gold mine. If it was gold, it'd be free gold. And then I'd be taking all that shit. It's gold advice. I'll put that there. So, top 50. Now remember, if you see on my top right of the screen where the mini-map is, make sure you have that storm tracking damage activated on your map. Make sure you're tracking it. So this way it shows you how much storm damage you've taken out of 500 being the max. And like I said, if you want to track it on whatever you're using, go to accolades and then go over to this medical symbol and then go down to batten the hatches, and you want to track it. I'm tracking it. I don't want to untrack it. Once you track it, fucking PS5, it's like you barely touch it and it zooms in so fast. I only have 5 bandages, so this is all about timing, you know. I mean, it's so easy, like a monkey could do it. But you also, it's timing. You want to be not too far behind and not too far ahead of the storm. You don't want to take too much damage in the storm, you know, but you do want to take some. And if you can get your max 500, which I haven't even had a chance to do today. I think we got 300 something, but the more XP you get, the higher and quicker you move up in the ranking system. And you know, if I wanted to just not do the build mode, or, you know, not like kind of camp it and just run around like everybody else in cars and shoot. I mean, I could do that, but the whole point of this shit is to do it in a chill style. I don't want to have to do shit. Just sit here and let everyone else kill themselves, and I'm just going to sit here and kind of like reap the rewards, you know. It's all about just, you know, they see me, they don't see me. I'm here, I'm not here. But goddamn, it looks like that guy belongs to the game, you know. He's not moving at all. I'm hidden, but I'm hidden in plain sight. So the best, because you know, where are you going to hide that you have the same kind of advantage? Am I going to be in a bush somewhere or in a tree and people are going to run right by me? No. People can run over bushes and they can run over trees. They're not going to fucking touch a revive van. They're going to run around it. They're going to drive around it. And that's exactly what you guys saw earlier. This guy ran right by me. Didn't even flinch. And as a matter of fact, let me just save that little, because this way I could save 15 minutes. I'll just cut out that little. I got to remember, because sometimes I don't like saving the whole clip. Saturdays, and I took my wife to the airport, so she's going to be gone for like a month and a half. So it's like, it's just my daughter and I. It's kind of lonely. I've been married so long. Probably definitely older than some of you guys. Alright, let's see. Come on, let me stay in the circle. Alright, so I do have to move a little bit northeast. That's fine. That means I'm going to have to move to my spot, which I like, which is going to be perfect for me. I'm just going to sit here for the moment. Like I said, this spot here has been an absolutely gold. It's a fucking gold spot. So many people run by me, they don't even fucking see me. I'll show you how we can get top 5 here almost every match. You know, it really depends on how the storm's acting and how the storm's going. But I know that for a fact I've got, let's see, we're going to go in that direction. So I got 2 or 3 cactuses that I can hit. And I do want to take some storm damage for sure. That means I'm going to have to dump one of these guns probably, because on the other side there, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. I got 15,000 for, outlasting players. Yeah, alright, well, whatever. Alright, so here's that chest that I was talking about. Sometimes it's underneath here. Now we can start taking some of our storm damage. Alright, so that's going to be the gun we use. Doesn't matter because I've got this right here. I wish it wouldn't switch my fucking shit around like that all the time. Alright, with the same green. And they make this storm now, it's like sometimes difficult to see in it, you know. Well, see, I got my storm tracker there on the top right of my screen where the mini-map is. There's another cactus right over there. I know where it's at, but we got this one here. Sometimes there's a chest over there in that corner, but I don't see it right now. My car is gone, but that's fine too. It's all right. They're all good. Because there's always one right here. Now we gotta start moving because see, I can see how this is gonna be one of those fucked up matches. Like I said, it really depends on how the storm is. I try to slide as much as I can to get as much. I mean, I have some heels, but I'm not going to be able to get over to that vault. So I got 152 of 500 storm damage taken. Like I said, I can take up to 500, which is what I want to do. Top 20, still 20 some people left. So it's all about timing, like I said. I don't think there's anybody in here because I think they would have hit these things already. I don't want to get down here because I'm in the storm and I don't want to take a chance of getting lost. There's going to be other people camping too, and that's the other thing you got to be careful of. I got 7 bandages. I know that vault is over there, but I really don't want to. I want to kind of avoid it. Someone just took a rift. Jesus Christ. That's fucking ridiculous. Watch this here. This car is really squirrely. We're gonna have to take a chance here again. So I chase him away because he's a bitch. See, another person doing what we were doing. There's always more than one person camping. You see what I'm saying? So I've taken 290 something of storm damage already. I'm just going to do this because I know there's one right here. I'm going to try to stay on the side of this mountain here. I will try to stay right here. Where do I gotta go? Holy fucking crap. Way east. I gotta go. Yeah, well, this might be precarious, guys. Unless I could find a car. Here's a car right here. Hope this thing has gas, because we got a shit ways to go. Motherfucker, man. What kind of assholes leave cars? With no gas. So if you look at the storm damage tracker, I'm almost at the 500. I've got to head east, like fast as shit. We will see if we make it. I don't know if we will. Nope. So I got fucked on the storm. Once you get that 500 threshold, and then you end up with the storm sickness, you know, 2 cars, no gas, and no means of like transportation. Yeah, I got fucked. Even with all those med kits, like I said, it's just too far to go. And so you only got a couple percentage points on that, so that sucks too. So I think the last 2 out of the 3 matches, I've had to just run too far, you know, in the storm without a vehicle. So I've gotten kind of screwed as far as that goes. Quick little mini break. Let's see what happens on this next match.
For the tiniest quill, I'd surely stand and fight, 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 fight.
All right, let me get the fuck away from these retards. So having some kind of movement is really critical. Car, I guess, is ideal. The backpack thing is really good to have too. I just kind of suck with it. But all right. So let me, same shit. There's my main marker. Here's my. Now I don't know why the fuck they keep taking off my track the mini map thing there. I'll show you guys how to activate it because you have to have that on. It has to. You want to be able to track how much damage you've taken in the storm on your screen instead of guessing, because that's absolutely crucial, really. I'm glad that they actually have that in the game, but I don't know why it's not fucking staying there, Epic. How about you explain that? So we're gonna hit our spot. I think we'll be able to see. There's always a car here, like I said, but for some reason, last couple matches, people keep fucking stealing it. All right, so we hit it. We slide and jump. Hit it. By the time I get back over here, repopulate. Here we go. I got this down to like a fucking science. Sometimes there's guns right there. There's always a chest here. Sometimes there's two. Take the little dingleberries, and I'll take that. Ah, fuck it. You're a whore. Alright, let's hit our spot. Boom. Good as gold. Oh, there's an epic chest over there. I'm going to leave it because I want, if somebody sees it, they're going to say the same thing. Hey, there's a fucking epic chest. But I don't want people to know that I'm here at all, so. The whole point of, like Bruce Lee says, be like water, my friend. Are you a glass half full of water, or is it half empty? No, I'm half full, my man. You ever see that, like 1970s, be like water. You pour water in a glass, it becomes the glass. You pour water in a teacup, it becomes the teacup. Goddamn right it does. So, I'm the water, and I'm going to become this fucking revive van. I don't know if we're going to get the same kind of deal. Every round is different, I've had like 5 or 6 games already, and I haven't even hit 30% on this fucking, Elite League. Been getting screwed. But it's been relatively quiet in my area here. It's not really a lot of, except for the last match, it was like 3 or 4 people in the area, but, like I said, nobody's seen me all day. No one's seen me. The last 2 weeks, I've been doing this same thing. Blue skin, revive van, blah, blah, blah. And it's been a kick-ass fight. There's no way I'm already top 50. God damn. Well, just let people kill each other, and I'm going to have to take 1 or 2 of these games and just kind of like balls out, because you get more XP. I can bush camp, for a while, but maybe next game that's what we'll do. We'll land here, and then we'll just kind of shoot over to a red line rig. That seems to be kind of like sometimes a pretty hot spot. And then we'll just shoot a couple people. So it's fun to shotgun somebody. I haven't really had the opportunity so far today. I had the last couple of days where a couple people start fighting here in front of me, and it's funny. I just like third party, just like typical Fortnite third party, and it's hilarious. They're all fighting it out. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose, and somebody gets killed, and the other guy's thinking, man, that guy's a bitch. I can't believe he's, and then all of a sudden he gets blasted. What the fuck? He's like, where'd that guy come from? I'm like from the Blue Man Group. I'm way down south, so Let's see. I can't really tell if this somebody's. I don't know if they took that medallion or not. This one's still here. This one, he just got that one. You know what? Next game, maybe we'll kind of change it up. 'Cause I've been kind of pimping in this spot all day, and no one has seen me, so there's nothing wrong with that. But just out of shits and giggles, maybe we'll land either up there. I'll try to see. I'll just do this blue skin. I wish they showed more where the revive. I know generally where they're all at, but I don't know exactly where they're all at. Because I don't really need a revive van unless I'm having to use it. Alright, well, it's fucking quiet as a church mouse around here. Wish I had a shotgun, but... Oh, yeah, before I forget, alright, you gotta go to accolades. You have to activate this thing. So go to the survival one, go down to batten the hatches. I gotta say this like every couple of fucking matches. I don't know why. And then hit track it. See on the bottom where it says track accolade? So you track it. Now you go back to your map. Now you'll see on the bottom, see how it says 500 storm damage survived in a match. And we're 0 of 500 right now. So we haven't taken any storm damage yet. But you want to track that 100%. There's people shooting over there. Storm is going to start moving. Let's just hike it over here real quick. Alright, I do not need the shield. What I could use is... We are going to get that for sure. This exotic chest. You know what, those things... I haven't had to actually use this whole game, but... Well, that could come in handy, I suppose. We're gonna take some storm damage here. And if you see my tracking on the, we're 47 out of 50 right now. Because I do want to take some damage. But I don't want to get caught with my Johnny again, so I want to make sure that we can get the fuck out. My car is there. So this match is actually turning out to be better. Let me see, put this here. I'm gonna take our time, you know, because now we have a car, so... There should be a cactus right here in front of me. I know that we're going to have to hike it north. But I want to take the storm damage. I'm just looking around. I don't want to waste the gas either, though. Alright, so somebody was here. I want to keep track of that, storm tracker up there on the top right. Get some gas. See, I've been getting screwed these last couple matches. Alright, so I pay attention. So we got 212, top 15. So I gotta play this like slick and smooth. So we're gonna have to move again. By reckless, and we can either go snowy by Grand Glacier or straight by reckless. I'm thinking just going that way more. So we're gonna try it. I think we're just gonna give it a go. See if it pans out for us. Try the snowy route this first. Try to hit these bushes where people could potentially hide. I didn't see where he was, flying around like a little homo. That's right. I wanted to try to shoot him with that. Let's see what we got here. This game is really fucking screwing me on that. Percentages. Alright, so nobody's seen me on this fucking revive van forever. So that area there is, I know it's a given. I can do whatever I want down there. So now I think we're going to just have to go to a different area because it's too fucking easy. And it's a little slow down there. Alright, this time we're going to do something different. All morning I've been able to do whatever the fuck I want in the area that I'm landing in down here. And I'll go over on the map also. I'm going to land over here. So on the top right of my map where the mini map is, you will see the storm tracker damage, and you want to make sure you have that activated. You want to be able to track the amount of damage you've taken in the storm. And if you don't know how to do it, I'll show you. I've been doing it all day. Sometimes it stays, sometimes it goes away. I never lose. I just don't get first place or second place all the time, but I'm always a winner. Winners win. It's like The Rock. Alright, so I'm going to try something a little differently here. Because like I said, I can get away with doing whatever the hell I want on my other location. And I'm not sure where the fucking revive van is over here. But I'm not going to land there off the top. I'm actually going to try to land. If I can land on top of this thing. Holy shit, I can. I'm going to go to the cloudiest portion of this thing, which I literally thought it was right here, but I'm just going to stay right here. Oh, there's a launch. I didn't know there was a launch pad right there. So let me walk to... Oh, no, you fucking whore. Oh, my God, I'm dead. Ain't that a bitch, guys? Is that a fucking bullshit? How do I lose 3 points for sliding off a fucking mountain?
Is that fucking bullshit? How do I lose 3 points for sliding off a fucking mountain?
Guess you're a loser. You're already home?
Yep.
Yeah.
They sent me home.
Well,
To work. And they're like,